Hello, the uncharted corners of reality, guided by a collection of recordings that may challenge everything you believe about the world around you. What you're about to see is not easily dismissed. 4 separate clips, gathered from different sources, each claim to document encounters with phenomena that defy the boundaries of science and reason. Flickering apparitions, footsteps in empty corridors, voices that seem to drift from nowhere, and presences that linger just beyond the edge of perception. These are not merely curiosities or isolated incidents. They are fragments of a larger mystery, moments that force us to question the limits of human understanding. For centuries, humankind has looked into the dark and asked, what lies beyond? Every culture, every civilization has created stories, myths, and warnings about the unseen. Some call them spirits, others speak of shadows, and some dare to label them as entities from realms unknown. Yet the core remains the same, an acknowledgement of forces we cannot control and barely comprehend. And it is within those cracks, in those shadowy spaces where explanation falters, that the truth may dwell. The question is not whether these things exist, but how we interpret what we see. Because what you are about to witness may unsettle you. It may provoke not only fear, but also doubt. Are these genuine glimpses into another dimension, authentic echoes of the beyond? Or are they masterfully staged illusions, designed to prey upon our deepest uncertainties? As you watch, I urge you to study every detail. Pay attention to what seems out of place, the faint reflection that doesn't belong, the movement in the corner of the frame, the sound that arrives without a source. And do not ignore the silence. Often, it is the silence that carries the loudest weight. It is within that absence of sound, that uncanny stillness, that we feel the presence of something unseen. Some claim to hear whispers carried on the static, soft voices that do not register for everyone. Perhaps you too will hear them, or perhaps your mind will try to explain them away. Consider this. Modern witnesses, armed with cameras and technology, describe the same phenomena, the same apparitions, the same whispers, the same unseen presences. Is this simply coincidence? The human imagination producing the same fears across time? Or is it something more? Could it be that these accounts point toward a universal truth, a presence that humanity has always sensed but rarely understood? Skeptics often argue that spirits are nothing more than superstition, the product of folklore or psychological suggestion. But if that were true, how do we explain the sheer persistence of these accounts? People claim to see figures where no one stands, to hear voices when no one speaks, to feel a touch when no hand is near. Perhaps the truth is not that spirits are imaginary, but that they are far closer than we allow ourselves to believe. They may not be distant or abstract. They may exist here, silently within our world, watching, waiting, choosing moments to remind us that we are not as alone as we wish to think. Tonight, as you view these recordings, remember, your eyes can be deceived, your ears can misinterpret, but your instincts rarely lie. Trust that chill you feel, the sudden urge to glance over your shoulder, the unease that settles when the silence grows too heavy. These are not random reactions. They are reminders that something within you recognizes what logic refuses to accept. And so we return to the question. After seeing what you're about to see, after listening and feeling, only one thought lingers. Are these recordings authentic evidence of the paranormal, a genuine glimpse into another realm? Or are they carefully staged performances, crafted to manipulate the senses and spark fear? The answer may never be absolute. For some, the evidence will remain undeniable. But in the end, the choice rests with you. Real or fabricated? Truth or illusion? Watch closely, listen deeply, and decide for yourself.